Welcome to another video. My name is Daniel, and today we're gonna take a look at some of the NorTent products that I've been using and that I like very much from the Gamme 6 with this some of additions. The Lavvo 4, which is the first NorTent product that I got with this inner tent and the floor. And we have the Bivuakk, this product I bought for myself, and the NorTent Vern that I will be using on the Norge på tvers. So let's set it up. Let's start with the biggest tent that I have tried, at least. This is the Gamme 6. This is a 4-season tent, and you can move it around, so it's freestanding. It takes a bit of space packed, mostly because of the poles, the tent poles. It's pretty much the most solid tent that NorTent has, and you can buy the inner tent that I have choose to set up, that is completely the same as in the Lavvo 4, and you can perfectly fit two long and wide on each side of this, and it has like a triangle at the sides, so it has this space where the oven is situated up here, so so it doesn't put come things like in the tent or something, or when it's hot, and it doesn't spark on the ground. This is pretty much what I use. Me and my family, I use either alone or with the base camp. We're gonna use this tent mostly in the summer right now, and we can use it on winter, because here actually fit. It's quite big tent, so it actually fits my whole family in here, and it's like a special edition. I think it's the gravity gold inner tent. If you can see there, it features like you can ventilate this quite a lot, so you can open this part here even more, and the floor ground of Gamme 6, I wish it has the whole part. I thought it was a whole part, but it's actually pretty much the same thing as the inner tent. All doesn't have like stuff where I'm standing or sitting now. Gamme 6 is the kind of tent that you can move around. It's pretty flexible. It weighs a bit more than the other one due to the poles, but it can withstand a lot of weather. And you can get this in poly cotton as well if you even need a stronger variant. And the Gamme 6 is cool because you can actually stand on top, so that's cool when it's a lot of bad weather. So that's the Gamme 6. This is the Lavo 4. This is one of the first tent I got to borrow from NorTent. This is the old variant, that's why it has a brownish color. They might have updated other things than the color, perhaps. I know that this doesn't have a Dyneema points, but it haven't ripped off. The Lavo 4 is pretty lightweight. The floor, this is a change that they made after my opinion. If you can see this, the floor, that is a addition that actually covers the whole ground. This side is the part that I told them to change, and I wish they had done that on the Gamme 6 as well, but it's not really a big deal because you can open this and you can close it if you want. I like it better this way though, that you can cover the whole ground. Pretty much the same inner tent that the Gamme 6 has, and the other Gamme. It has like a triangle here, and you can fit at least with the inner tent 2 persons on the oven. With the whole ground you can fit 4 people. You can actually stand here as well though. You can stand here as well, even though it's a bit it's smaller. It's a smaller tent than the Gamme 6, but and one of you don't have the old poles from the Gamme. This is one of my favorites additions of the Lavo. It's super lightweight, and you can fit the oven here as well, as you can see there. And you can actually make this even lighter because I think they have like a carbon fiber option, but it's super lightweight, and surely one of my favorite things when I'm camping alone or only with my kid. I like to set up. One con though, it's not too much of a hassle, but the Lavo, this is not a freestanding tent like a Gamme. So you need to have a flat ground, and you need to put down quite a lot of the poles for the Lavo. So when you set up, you basically have to sleep there. The pole is easy to set up, but it takes a lot of time to adjust the tent plugs compared to the Gamme, where you can move it around. You cannot do this with the Lavo 4, and you can actually move this with the Gamme 6. So that's one pro and con to the Lavo. Not a big deal. Still my favorite old-timer, especially if I'm camping alone. Now moving on to the 2-person tarp tent. This is the Bivuakk. I talked to NorTent a while ago that I will try to do a more ultralight setup, go for more walk and not only camping. And this is kind of the result of a bushcrafting slash camping tent. It's basically a tent, or sorry, a a tarp built in the old style. So the Bivuakk is pretty flexible. You can open the whole tarp, you can close it like an old style tent that the scouts normally used and the cowboys in the old days. Or you can set up an oven because you have a oven spot there. Or you can open one side only to do like a more tarp view camping setup. Is the additional inner tent, and I must say this is one of the most best spaces for sleeping. You can probably fit 2 kids and 1 person here, 2 persons in the inner tent, 2 big persons, and you can even fit even more persons under the tarp alone. So it's quite a spacey, very good spacey tarp tent, and it has feature also Dyneema posts, Dyneema reinforced corners. So it's very easy to actually take with you. But though the con of this tent is that I don't think it can withstand super windy weather. Using the oven, this side here actually slammed to the oven because it's not the velcro isn't super super close, big, so you need to be careful in super windy weather because it's actually only a tarp. Another thing is, it's not basically a condo, but you need to be carrying a couple of poles, or you can make a ridge line like I did on one of my videos, and you need some type of experience to set up this right, because this is actually a pretty big tent or tarp tent, but really also one of my favorites. All right, and then we have the Vern 2. Vern 2 is actually about to come after Vern N, that is beside me here, and it's supposed to be a 2-person tent. I only tested the prototype before, and I really like what I'm seeing from NorTent, so maybe in the future I can try the Vern 2 as well. I know it's already very popular. The Vern N, this is the finishing product that will be available to sale next month in July. This is the tent that I will be carrying on across Norway. So this is a 1-person tent. It features an inner tent against condensation, but you have to buy the crossing pole for $10 or $11 extra to give you more stability. So the Vern is designed in a way that you can actually open it quite a lot. It's designed in mind of Norwegian weather. You can open it like quite a lot. It's designed to deal with Norwegian weather pretty well. So this is actually a 4-season lightweight tent that only weighs I think it's 1.8 kilos, and it's semi-freestanding, so you can move some of it, but it's very quick to set up. The material is lighter than the other tents, but it's super strong anyway, and it's reinforced with Dyneema here as well. It has good space, and it doesn't take too much space on on the backpack as well. So this is mostly for long distance hikes, and the Vern 2 I think is going to be mostly the same, but it's I think it's 2.5 kilos, I believe. So it's pretty lightweight, 2-person tent with very good space for keeping your stuff. I'm pretty excited to be trying the Vern on across Norway, so you can follow my series that's gonna be real soon. And if you have any question, let me know, and thank you to NorTent for letting me try mostly all of their products. I'm very happy that I have been using them on expeditions, and I will do that in the future as well. Summer day. Okay guys, thank you for watching, and see you on the next video.